Welcome back, everyone, to It's After Hours, only on It Is the After Hours YouTube channel. Now, joining me here on the line, or in person, she made a splash and scored. Well, all of a sudden now she's in demand. Everybody wants to work with her. Everybody wants to have her way with her. I can see why. Blonde hair, blue eyes, huge assets. I'm already smitten. I give you the lovely, the talented, the beautiful. I give you, it is none other than Miss Maddie Cross. Maddie, let's start off here with, so what was it like, when you go on set to score and you don't have to do anything. You just show up, they take care of your hair, your makeup, everything is taken care of. You got snacks, you get to have sex. You don't have to do the goddamn thing. Is that basically like a vacation away from home?
Yeah, pretty much. It's definitely a lot of fun. I can say that. They're a great group to work with.
So what got you into this in the first place? What made you decide at a later age to do porn?
Well, I'll give you a little bit of a background here. Back in 2007, I started camming. And then I'd been doing that for quite some time. And out of the blue, my husband submitted my picture to the score group, not knowing that it had been a secret fantasy of mine to actually do a professional porn shoot. So he tells me one afternoon, he's like, hey, I got an email from score group. And I was like, who? And he said, from score group. And they're interested in doing a shoot with you. And I was like, you're kidding me. I mean, in my mind, I was like, yeah, I'm too old for this. Nobody's going to want to work with me, stuff like that. That's what got me into it. And I'm having a blast.
So how nervous is that first shoot, though? Because all of a sudden it's real. I mean, it's like, all right, there's people here, there's watching, there's a crowd, there's a camera person. Oh my God. Jones, our neighbors could be watching this. God damn it. I can't go to a grocery store now. I mean, how nervous is it when all of a sudden I go, okay, this is real. We're doing this.
Well, actually, I wasn't that nervous. Once I got on set and I was talking with the photographer and I was talking with the makeup artist and the male talent, I got completely relaxed. I was like, okay, this is cool. It's very low key. It's nothing to get nervous over.
So what's the next step now? Because all of a sudden now people know who you are. So what's the grand plan here in terms of you going forward with shooting?
Well, my grand plan is to shoot with some big names, I'm hoping. And I'd like to shoot with a couple of the top ladies in the field as well. So we'll just kind of see what happens with that and just let the chips fall where they may. I mean, there's no telling how things will go, but it's kind of one of those things of I'm just going to have fun with it.
So speaking of that, now you do Stream8, you're on ManyVids, you're also OnlyFans. How much work is that? I mean, because let's face it, you're the boss. So you get to pick the talent, you get to play with everybody around. You also have to do the editing, you have to do the marketing, you have to do the promoting here. So how tough is it just doing one clip and you realize, oh crap, I could do all this? Oh my God, it sucks.
It is a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work, but fortunately, I'm lucky enough to have a husband that likes to help, which really takes a lot off my plate because he takes care of pretty much all of my promoting. He does all of my photography, all of my videography. He does all of that. I'll do a little bit of editing here and there if we find that we've got a video that has to have a blooper or something pulled out of it. But for the most part, yeah, it's a full-time job for sure. But and I couldn't do it if I didn't have him to help me. He does so much concerning getting the word out there and getting the contacts and all that fun stuff.
So what do you look for then in talent? I mean, because you get, as I said, you get to pick your own talent now because you're in charge. So what turns you on in girls? What turns you on in guys?
Well, right now, what I'm trying to do now is I want to basically get into whatever's selling big in the market. And right now, that seems to be the interracial clips. So that's where I'm kind of leaning towards with my upcoming shoots that I'm doing. And as far as the girls go, I don't have any like one particular thing I like. You know, it's just we just get together and have fun.
Is it easier working with older people? I mean, because I'm guessing when you work with somebody who's 23, 24, all of a sudden, like, oh my God, you're old enough to be, you're young enough to be my kid. Can I see ID? Are you sure you can drink? I might have the card here, buddy. There.
Well, so far, I think the oldest person that I have worked with so far has possibly been late 20s, early 30s. And they've been great. I haven't really had any issues with them, but I kind of, my personal preference is the younger guys, but that's just because I go for the MILF aspect and the hot wife thing, fun stuff like that. But I mean, I'm working on pinning down a date for DFW night. I might be shooting with him. And then I'm going back to the score group again. So, I have no idea who I'm going to be working with when I go back, but I'm cool with pretty much any age. I don't, the guys, I look at it this way, the guys, they're just in it for the sex period. And that works. I mean, that's all there is. That's what we're there for,
So with women, what do you look for, Ben? Is there a certain personality that just draws you? I mean, because you strike me as somebody who loves everything, but is there like a certain personality that you want in a woman?
Laid back, maybe a little more assertive than I am. I'm not very assertive when it comes to women. Men, on the other hand, totally different story. But mostly just somebody that's pretty laid back, and just easy to get along with. I don't really have much as far as demands, as far as that goes.
All this is going on, as you mentioned, and you are happily married.
Yes, I am.
How tough is it, though, balancing all this? Because, as we said, it's a full-time business. You're doing the marketing. You're doing the shooting. You're editing a bit. You're on the phone. And we've seen a lot of relationships blow up because, forget about just being a porn star, because of all the time. So how do you guys manage it so that you set aside time where it's like, okay, I'm putting the phone down. I know the baby needs to be fed, but I'm putting the phone down. This is, me and hubby, this is our night. This is date night. This is fun night. We are not, I need to take a break so that I don't just lose him.
Well, I think what helps us is that we both have something that we focus on outside of the porn business, and that's the horses. That's our love. That's our passion. So that's where we have our time, and we share our time when we're out with them.
Tell me about that. What is that like, raising these creatures who they're like big children almost? They're beautiful. They're graceful at times, but they sleep, they eat. That's about it, and they run around a lot. So what got you into it? I mean, what made you love horses?
Well, I hadn't really been around horses until we got married. And then I was just like, I just fell in love with them. They're like giant puppy dogs, really. I walk out into the paddock and they all come up wanting attention, just like a dog would. So, you know, I go out and I love on all of them and just enjoy them, you know, and it's neat seeing each and every one's different personalities that they have. And there's just something to them that, you know, it just, you get out there and you spend time with them and you just forget about everything else. It's the downtime.
How much work does it entail, though? Because
A lot.
they're these big critters. They're dogs, but they're like 2-ton dogs, so they eat a lot. As you said, you probably and all it takes for them is, fortunately, is they step one way wrong or they just fall and they're in deep trouble. So for you, how much is this sort, you know, time for time? Because you're always making sure, are you okay? Is this fine? Did he eat the wrong thing? Is his, is a hoof broken here? What the hell's going on? Why are you sleeping there, horse?
Yeah. Well, and it helps, you know, I'm with them every day. So it's not like, you know, like some people have horses where they board somewhere and they only go to visit with them. They really don't do anything to take care of them. So they don't see everything that goes on with them 24 hours a day. Well, these guys, you know, I'm with them every single day. So the slightest little thing that looks off with them, all I have to do is like, I bring it to my husband's attention. And we're like, hey, we need to address this, see what's going on, you know? But yeah, they're definitely a lot of work. We're fortunate right now in that the weather's been good, so they haven't had to come into the barn very much, which is really nice. So that kind of backs down on my barn chores. And yes, I do muck stalls. People tend to be surprised by that, but yeah, I do. I get out there and clean the stalls, clean the paddock, put out hay bales, you name it, I do it.
Does it ever get tough for you in terms of, this is, you know, this industry sometimes could be a bit flaky. You're a professional woman. Your husband's a professional. And when I say that, it's you guys have jobs, you have careers. You know, it's like, oh wait, when you're late, you know, it's you're on time. When you're on time, you're early. That's not the porn industry. It's like, okay, yeah, we're fine. Okay, we're here half hour late. We're good. Does it ever drive you crazy when you're doing these shoots or you're scheduling stuff and the people are like, oh yeah, we're ready? It's like, no, you're not. We're supposed to be ready 30 minutes ago. Get your ass in the head of your ass and get, you know, we're ready to go shoot. You know, time is money.
I have been very lucky so far. I haven't experienced that yet. Not yet anyway. But yeah, like you said, if I'm on time, I'm early. But yeah, so far I haven't experienced that. And what I have, the shoots that I have done, I was told by the photographer that we actually finished the shoots earlier than any other of the shoots that he had done before. So I was thinking, okay, that's cool. So things are going really smooth then, you know. It's like he's dealing with a rookie, but he's not dealing with a rookie. So, but yeah, as far as score goes, everything's been perfect with them. You know, they've been on time with everything, and all of that's been going great. And any other shoots that we're going to be doing in the future, we're going to be doing ourselves. Other than my future upcoming trip to Miami. But, you know, yeah, I haven't really had too much of an issue with people not being on time yet. We'll see.
If you're just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's Maddie Cross. We're talking all things, of course, horses. We're talking porn. We're talking her OnlyFans, what she wants to shoot. Now, will the husband ever shoot with you, or is he the guy that's going to be behind the camera doing all this, you know, being incognito, as they say?
He's going to be incognito, yes, for the pretty near future. He'll be staying behind the scenes, handling all of the promotions and all of that fun stuff for me.
So how does he handle it then? Because most people get jealous when a woman is just talking to another guy. You're gonna be having sex with other guys. So how long did you guys sit there and just go over, going, okay, look, this is business, this isn't personal. And has he come to terms with it?
Well, it helps that we are in the swingers lifestyle. That helps a big deal. But it also helps when your husband's a bit of a pervert. So he's enjoying this as much as I am.
So what's on your bucket list then? Give me some things you want to get done within the next year. Porn, non-porn, because you sound like a busy woman. You have a lot of things that, as I said, you have a lot of hands, a lot of pies, as they say. What do you want to get done?
You know, everything has come at me so quickly after my shoot with Score that I honestly, I haven't really given that a lot of thought to see where I want to be this time next year and what I want to do. I'm just kind of going with the flow right now, getting my footing, and then I'll probably figure out from there what my next big step might be. But now, you know, naturally, of course, I want to hit it big. Otherwise, I wouldn't have, decided to do this. That's like, if I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it half-ass. No pun intended.
So what do you like done to you? Because now, as you said, you shoot for Score, you shoot for the company, so you can't control that, but you can control your own stuff. So when you have these girls and guys who are going gaga over you, what do you like done? Like, what are some of the things that you are going to instruct them to go, all right, I want you guys to do this to me. I want you to do that to me. This is what really turns me on. So, hey, hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I think I just like to have fun and just let whatever happens. I don't really have any particular thing that I like. I just like having sex, period. Well, there's one thing I don't like, and it's anal, but that's just that might just be a temporary thing. I don't know.
Hey, I've never understood that. It's like, you go to the bathroom behind. You don't want anything to up there. That doesn't sound too pleasant.
Yeah, well, my thing, I know anal's a big seller and stuff like that, but in my mind, I always feel like I'd kind of like to save something for my husband that nobody else gets, but we'll see. We'll just play that one by ear and see what happens with it.
Give me the wish list. I mean, because you have a wish list of people you're looking at and going, I want to shoot this person, I want to shoot that person, this person really turns me on. And you love women, it sounds like. So give me just like off the top of your head, give me some women that you are looking going, I really want to work with these women. I want to shoot with these ladies.
Okay, top one would be Brandy Love. I'd love to shoot with her. Next one would be Andy James. I like her. And there's a young lady I've been talking to. She's in Texas, Dumay. I think she's hot. And I think I could definitely have fun with her.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I give you the beautiful, the gorgeous, and one of the rising MILF Cougar stars. I give you it's Maddie Cross. Maddie, before I let you go, where can the fans check you out at? Where is the Twitter, Instagram, the mini vids, OnlyFans? Where can fans hit you up at?
They can hit me up over on Twitter at Maddie Cross XXX. I'm also on Streammates at Maddie _Cross. And I'm on OnlyFans at Maddie Cross XXX. And I think that's just about it for now. I'm not on mini vids yet. I'm working on that one. And of course, you can always find me on Score. Score Pass, I'm always in there 50 plus MILFs. So I think I've got another clip that's going to be coming out here soon too. Another one that I shot with Nikki Rebel that should be dropping here shortly.
Well, we are looking forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Maddie Cross. She's going to be a big star. You just don't know it yet. Well, we probably do, but you're going to find out very quickly. We come back. Stay tuned for more great action here only on After Hours, only on the After Hours YouTube channel.